Welcome. Today, we are going to talk about a very deep and interesting point in life: how to find your purpose. We will uncover a secret that has, to tell the truth, given a new direction to millions of lives. So, let's start this whole discussion with a question. Have you ever thought, how do some people in the world live a healthy and joyful life for 100 years and more? What is their secret after all? To know this secret, we will have to travel to a small island in Japan. Its name is Okinawa. This place is actually one of those special areas in the world which are called blue zones, meaning this is a place where people live unusually long lives. But you see, what makes Okinawa special is not just the long life. Yes, it's true that the people with the longest lifespans in the world live here. But the real thing is this: they remain active, happy, and an important part of their community until their very last days. Imagine, at 100 years of age, they are still working in their gardens. They are meeting friends. And the amazing thing is, major diseases like heart disease or cancer are almost non-existent there. So when researchers started investigating this, they found out that the reason, my friend, is not just good food or daily exercise. No, behind all this there is a very deep philosophy, a way of thinking that shapes their entire life. And that secret is a single word: Ikigai. Yes, Ikigai. This is a Japanese concept that actually gives us a reason to live. Let's try to understand it in depth. So, Ikigai is actually made from two Japanese words: Iki, which means life, and Gai, which means value or reason. So, in simple words, it means a reason for being. It is the purpose that forces you to get out of bed every morning, the passion that gives meaning to your life. The Japanese believe that each one of us has at least one ikigai. We just need to find it. And a beautiful thing is said: the day you find your ikigai, your life's purpose is fulfilled. Just understand that the work is done. And this is not just some philosophical talk. There is real science behind it. Research shows that when there is a clear purpose in life, it affects us physically too. It reduces inflammation in the body and even slows down the process of our cells aging. Meaning, a purposeful life keeps you young from the inside as well. So the question is, how do we search for our ikigai? Well, there is a fantastic framework for this, which we can call the 4 pillars of purpose. Let's see how this works. This entire framework is built on just 4 basic questions. And to answer these questions, you will have to look inside yourself. And this is the very thing that will help you reach your ikigai. So, what are these 4 questions? 1. What do you love? What is that work that truly brings you happiness? 2. What are you good at? What is your expertise? 3. What work can you be paid for? 4. And the 4th, very important one: what does the world need? Now this is where things get really interesting. When these questions intersect, some special things are formed. For example, the work you love and you are good at becomes your passion. The work you are good at and get paid for becomes your profession, and so on. But the real ikigai is not any one of these. It is the absolute center point where all 4 of these meet, where all these things come together. But what if even one of these 4 things is missing? And to tell the truth, often people spend their lives just like this. They are very close to having an ikigai but cannot fully achieve it. Let's look at the first 2 scenarios. Suppose you do a work that you love, you are an expert in it, and the world needs it too, but you don't get paid for it. What will happen? You will feel fulfillment, but your pocket will remain empty, right? Now the second scenario. You are very good at a job. You get good money for it, and the world needs it too. But you absolutely do not like that work. The result? Life will be comfortable, but you will feel an emptiness inside that keeps eating at you. Now let's look at the next two scenarios. Third, you love a work. You are good at it and you are getting paid for it. But the world doesn't have any particular need for it. In this case, you will be content, but somewhere you will also feel a sense of being useless. And the last scenario, you love a work. The world needs it, and you are getting paid for it too. But you yourself are not that good at it. From this, you will stay busy, but in your heart, there will always be a restlessness, a fear that you don't know how long you can keep doing this. So this means that the real Ikigai is found right in the center of these four circles. This is the sweet spot where your passion, your profession, and your mission all become one. This is the place where your personal happiness and your expertise not only fulfill the needs of the world, but also make you financially strong. So now that we have understood this concept of Ikigai, let's go back to the people of Okinawa. Let's see how they put this philosophy into practice in their daily lives, because the real proof is hidden in their habits. The people of Okinawa live by 10 basic principles. The first and most important, always stay active, never retire. In their language, there isn't even a word for retirement. The second principle is, take it slow. Meaning, live life not in a rush, but by feeling every moment with ease. Third, and this is very interesting, the Hara Hachibu principle. This is an old saying, never fill your stomach completely. Eat only until you are 80% full. This keeps the body light and keeps diseases away. And apart from this, good company of friends, staying close to nature, and living in the moment. All these principles together make their Ikigai even stronger. A great way to feel Ikigai in daily tasks is to enter a state of flow. Flow is that condition when you become so immersed in a task that you lose all sense of time. You and your work become one. And this state comes when you are doing a task that is neither too easy, so you get bored, nor too difficult, so you get frustrated. Instead, it is a perfect challenge for your abilities. So, after all this discussion, the question now is, how do we begin the journey to find our Ikigai? Let's look at a small, practical exercise that might help you. Here is what to do. Take a paper and divide it into 4 parts. In the first section, write all the work that you both love and are an expert at. In the second section, write the work that you love but still need to get better at. In the third, write the work that you do not like at all but have to do, like some tasks in your job. It's a compulsion. In the fourth section, write the work that you neither like nor are good at. Now look at this list carefully. You will see that most people spend most of their time in the bottom 2 sections. That is, in the third and fourth quadrants. Our goal is to strategically and deliberately try to spend more and more of our time in the top 2 sections, the first and second, because your passion and your possible Ikigai are hidden somewhere there. And finally, it is very important to remember one thing. Ikigai is not something that will suddenly descend upon you from the sky one day. No, it is not a destination. It is a continuous journey. You can discover it not just by thinking, but by doing something, by trying new things, and by understanding yourself over time. So, let's end today's conversation with this one deep question. What is your real reason for getting up in the morning? Thank you so much for staying with us. If you liked these ideas, please like this video, subscribe, and do share it with your friends and family who want to upgrade their lives.